Good evening. It is nighttime, as you can see by the pitch blackness outside. We are coming out here to do this right now because tomorrow I'm taking this blue Jeep on its first real drive. I've taken it on a couple test drives, but I haven't actually driven it far from home. But tomorrow we're getting this windshield replaced, mainly because it's cracked like all over the place. And yeah, it might be kind of snowy on the way, so I want to make sure the wipers work. The wipers do not work right now. They will go up. Sometimes they'll go back down. Sometimes they won't make it all the way up. Sometimes they'll make it all the way up and part way back down, and I think the motor is just kind of toast. So please bear with me. I'm really hoping the heater is not overwhelming the mic, but it is about 21 degrees outside. So yes, we are using the heater. So we're going to replace the windshield wiper motor. Ideally, I don't really know what's involved. I know it's got to be down here underneath this cowl. So we're going to be pulling these Torx bits, star bits, whatever you want to call them out. And then I really don't know beyond there. Looks like this is a cap that's going to have to come off the wiper thing, and then these should hopefully just peel out. I also want to get this done today just in case I slip with the channel locks and you know, break the windshield. I'd rather break the broken one rather than the next one coming in. So that's the plan. Hopefully you can hear me over the heater, and let's try and get this knocked out real quick because it's cold and it's nighttime and it's really pretty dang close to my bedtime. So let's get this done. Alright, first objective is we're going to get rid of all these little plastic pieces here. This would look like a T27. That's a T27, if that even makes them come up. I don't know what's going on here. It's kind of unscrewing, but sort of not really. Let's see here. Come on, come to Papa. There it goes. Oh. Stupid piece of crap plastic type screw things. It doesn't even look like it's a screw. It looks like it's a pop in and out. I don't know. Anyway, it looks like 5. You got 1, 2, 3, and then 2 more on the other side. Let me do those. I'll be back. Alright, so while doing the rest of those, I found out that they do unscrew all the way. It's just weird. Next step's pretty easy. Wiper arm cover. There's a little tab right there for you to reach in with a screwdriver or whatever you got. Just pops right off, just like that. This looks like a 13, maybe a 14 millimeter nut. We're going to go ahead and pull off right now. So grabbing these out of my drawer after being in the cold all day, these are really cold. I was off. This is a 15. We're just going to put it on this nut right here, make sure on the loosened setting, and bust it off. Easy peasy. That one came loose. Oh wow. Yeah, those are nice and loose. Good. Let's check that out. That one off. Oh, that one's not quite as easy. Sorry. I'm watching what I'm doing, not watching what I'm doing through the camera. Okay, both nuts, done. Alright, past life experience tells me this is going to be a pain in the butt to get off, unless somebody's had them off in the recent future. Really, there's not a good way to get these off except just to wiggle and wiggle and pull and pull. Sometimes you can use your channel locks and kind of pry and wiggle it, and I don't know, we're going to figure it out, but there's not really much I can tell you to make it easier. Got you haphazardly balanced on the mirror, so please don't wiggle much. Yeah, I really don't know the best route to go about this. We're just going to grab this and do the wiggle thing. Yeah, and that's not going to work either, so that's there's not really any room to get this on without scratching your paint either. Alright, we're going to get some blaster and soak that. Just a little penetrating lube. Maybe it'll help, maybe it won't. Don't know. But we're going to try it. Because I don't see this cowl coming up with these wipers in place, obviously, so I'm just going to kind of get that to fit. Just trying to love tap that fluid in and around. That's just moving the wiper motor, but that's okay. Maybe that'll give us a better bite at it, actually. So now maybe we can do. There it goes. You're just gonna wiggle it around like so. We're gonna do the same thing in the middle and I'll be back. Here's that one. All right, so now we're gonna pop the hood. I'm gonna have to get rid of this cowl. In order to get rid of this cowl, you can see this weather stripping kind of wraps around. So we're gonna take that off all the way down. Now, theoretically, the cowl should be able to pick up and slide off. Looks like we're gonna pull it up. If we can get over everything. Keep in mind I'm trying this one-handed because I got the camera. So gotta get up over that wiper thing. Oh, there we go. We got this wiper nozzle. I want to go ahead and rip this off. Maybe. Oh, she's cold. She don't want to come off now. Is there a better way to get her? She loops down way over here. Oh no, that's a long, long piece. So we want to get it off right here. Or, yep, right here is going to be the best bet, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Or, might be able to just pull that up and out of the way like that. That might work. So I'm actually going to try to just leave this set up here and not actually disconnect that. I need a light so I can see what's going on down here though. Or can we close the hood? Close the hood. There we go. Looks like our motor's right there. Let's verify that looks right first with our new one. Our new one is right here. Yes, I will link this down below. Oh, camera. Sometimes I forget I'm supposed to be, cameraing you guys. All right. Oh no. That does look like the right thing. All right, so we got our 10mm. That's going to do this one and these two down here. And then our 14 should fit this arm right here. But I'm just going to bust all these loose first. So we're going to go. Oh, maybe bust them loose. That's tight. Doggy, that's tight. All right, I'm just going to unbolt those and I'll be back. All right, we got those 3 bolts out of here, here, and here. It would actually appear that was the motor mount. So now the motor is not mounted to anything except the wiper arm assembly. So I think if we undo this, we should be able to slide the motor out and we don't even have to do these 2 bolts down here, I don't think. We're gonna find out. We're gonna bust that off right now. There's not really any good place to put you. So let's grab our 13mm. Oh no. I wasn't intending for that to get spun out like crazy. Hopefully that don't make a difference. Guess we're gonna find out shortly. That's out, so now theoretically, we can wiggle. Oh, there's a washer in there. Don't lose the washer, apparently. Let's see if this will just hammer out. There it goes. All right, now if we can fish this out of here. Of course, it's still got the electrical on there, so let me bust that loose. Oh. These stupid red tabs by Mopar, man. I really like them. I'm I'm really not a fan. There we go, so that's twisted open. Now I can get a screwdriver. But I wonder if I flip you guys around to the other side, if you guys can see more. Or I put you something like over here. I don't know if that's better or not, but that's where you're going to go for a minute. So this electrical connector, I don't know if you can see, I'm not a fan of these. I usually try to break them off, just the red tabs, the red blocking tabs that Mopar's so proud of, because they kind of just piss me off. They work better when they're not there, so, because then you can actually get things undone when you want to. It should not be this hard. There it goes. Alright, so now we can squeeze our tab. Alright, electrical undone. Motor fishing begin. Ouch. I don't know the best way to get this undone. How do we fish this motor out of here? Oh, come on. Can you come? Will you come? Will you come? Will you come with me? Oh, so close, man. Oh, ha. That's funny. So the motor electrical is hooked into here rather than the other portion. So let me fix that problem. Okay, pop out. Pop out or break, your choice. Okay, braking it is. There's one broken. Come on, almost broken. You can brake. There you go, 2 broken. Alright, let's try it again. There we go, that's way easier. Alright, there's the old motor. I'm gonna slide this new motor in here. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and hook up the electrical right now. Put your locking tab in if you really want to. I don't really care. Okay, we're gonna twist this. Gonna grab one of our bolts. Looks like they clearly Loctited these last time, whether it was factory or aftermarket. And this looks like it's gonna be the second hardest part, just getting this to hold in place while you get a bolt started. Okay. I'm gonna tighten that one up just a little bit, just to get the motor in place. And we'll find the other 2 holes. Now here's the issue I don't know what to do about. I have no idea where this is at on its pattern as far as rotating. So I think we're gonna have to hook this up and exercise it just a little bit to figure out where this is going to be in relation to the blades. I really don't know how that whole thing works. I'm just making this up as I go, guys. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and put this on. Put our little washer on. Put this guy on. So this goes all the way there. I'm just going to tighten that up a little bit more, like so. So it rotates all the way that way. And, oh, yeah. I have no idea which way is which, honestly. So we're gonna go ahead and put the cowl back on, put our wipers on, and we're just gonna put this in place, put the cowl in place, because I really have no idea if it matters where this was. I don't know anything about anything here, so I wanna make sure this works before I get too carried away. Right, so we got this one repositioned, so now, I don't know if we can force these over. There we go. We're gonna force these down. So there's something wrong here. That one travels way more than this one's traveling, because now that one's down all the way. This one's is not. So maybe what needs to happen, if you look at the dirt mark on the windshield, it looks like this wiper actually comes down to here typically. So we just adjusted this one. That one's good now. Well, maybe what we actually had to do is adjust that one. So let's adjust that one now and see what happens. All right, so I've adjusted this one farther, so it goes a long way now, which maybe that's the way it was before too, I don't know. I should have looked on the other Jeep. So now if we push the motor down, go. Uh-oh, now the motor don't want to go. There it goes. All right, so now we push the motor all the way down. It pretty much rests right where we want this one. That one's still a little bit low. So we're gonna take that one up and move it just a hair bit more, and then we'll fire up the Jeep and make sure it actually works the way I think it's gonna work. I think after pulling this off 3 or 4 times, it just popped right out. Oh, it's not what I wanted. Seems all right though. All right, so I'm gonna lay this back in place, right where I want it, which is right there. Tighten it back up. So we're gonna take this again and go up. Something like so, and back down. So as long as it works that way when the Jeep is powered on, we're good. So let me go grab the keys and we'll find out. And I'm gonna go fire these up, see what they look like. Climb on inside. What up, guys? Okay. And wipers. Does it have to be running? Oh, those aren't the wipers. Neither is that. All right, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but we have a brandy new windshield, which means it's easier for me to see now, which is amazing. So I realized while I was filming the video, editing the video, that I forgot to tell you how I ended up lining these wipers up. So essentially, it was actually really easy. This linkage under the cowl, I just pushed all the way that way, okay? And once it was all the way that way, what I realized is on this windshield, see if you can see, there's a little T right there. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, there you go. That T right into that barcode. Then there's another one on this side right here. Boop. Those are your windshield alignment thing. No idea how to say what I'm trying to say, but that tells you pretty much exactly where your wiper blades need to be. And well, it's super easy after that. So I just pushed the linkage all the way over to the driver's side, put the wipers on where it needed to be, flipped them on, and everything's perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of that or know that before, but I know it now for next time. So super easy. Remember, guys, if you want to keep watching videos, hit the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I post them. I'm pretty much posting 3 videos every 2 weeks now, so it's every Friday and every other Tuesday is the schedule I've been rolling. And it's not always the Jeep. Sometimes it's the F-250, sometimes it's the Titan, sometimes it's one of the other Jeeps, sometimes it's the minivan, the Expedition, 350Z, Sentra. I got all kinds of stuff going on, guys. So stay tuned, hit subscribe, keep watching, share my videos, leave a comment down below, and we'll see you next time. Adios.